Our generation is built different, yo. We're resilient. We've watched our dreams crash like the stock market in '08, and our high school GFs move to the suburbs and marry a cop. When Miley twerks, we needed an instant shot of eye bleach, and yet we survived. Needless to say, we're tired, y'all. And so was Samuel L. Jackson in the movie Snakes on the Plane. On a plane, rather. He was tired. When the behind-the-scenes film buffs penned his iconic line, he delivered it with enthusiastic aplomb. Yep, when Jackson acted, we gleefully watched and mouthed along, popcorn kernels falling out of the sides of our lips, since the line had been leaked to hell and back on the forums. Here's a snippet of the script. I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. The memeability of this quote, it's off the charts. But even better, us fans demanded it happen. We took to the net and turned this little flick into a certified blogbuster. Welcome to Millennial Excellence.
Oh, I didn't know if you were done. That was difficult because I wasn't reading along, so I was just listening. I knew what it felt like to be a fan, albeit without musical accompaniment, which was almost more raw and intimate. I actually would recommend it if anyone's listening at home, try to remove the backing track and listen because it's smexy, y'all.
Yeah. I just thought that last pause was beyond pregnant, and so I was begging for a jump in. I can't remember the order. I can't remember if the monologuer also intros.
I think the other person intros, which would be me, and the other person also says, it's just the damnedest thing, but we can't get a mother freaking tagline on this show. Mm-hmm. We keep trying and failing, and it's one of those things. Sure, A/B test, A B C D. This is episode 8, I believe. A B C D E F G H test. The tagline. We're still going. This one just came to me in the night, and I don't know where it came from or what it means, but I thought we could try this one. Mm-hmm. Millennial Excellence. What's my age again? I guess this is growing up. I don't know what it means or what it is.
Where did that come from? Yeah,
it just kind of hit me.
I recognize those phrases, and I can tell they're a reference, but I don't know what to. But I like that they're a reference.
Referencing things is always cool, I think.
Yeah, always.
I want to say off the top.
Always, I know.
You'll be listening to our show, Millennial Excellence. Mm-hmm. I want to say right off the top, because we need to be moving product here. Our bosses have come down on us hard. In general, we are not quite hitting the benchmarks. It's good. It's healthy. But as we enter Q4, there's a few things items of business we need to talk about that we only talked about at the very end of the show last week. Patreon.com/Millennial Excellence. That's the place you're going to want to go to put in your credit card. You're going to find all kinds of information in there. There's a certificate that you can print out and hang in your office area. There are bonus episodes galore of all of the generations are being explored over there. And you'll get access to Discord, which Miles doesn't go in because he doesn't know how to mute the sounds on his computer. And that's the truth. That's why you don't see Miles in there. But we're going to get that sorted, and he's going to go in there sometimes, I would think.
Yes. I read it. I just don't have anything to say because everyone's responding to the things I already said.
Yeah.
So I have no further comments to make.
That is something that maybe now that you're in the big leagues with me, you're gonna have to get used to is people wanting to talk to you about something you said and say, "Oh my God, I can't believe you pronounced it that way," or "Oh my God, your thing reminds me of this 45-minute video from my college years that I'm sending to you now. Will you watch it and check? Or I mean, it's really, you have to gracefully just retweet everything that they send to your pod account, and you don't obviously interact with it, or you just say, "Oh yeah, haha, that's great." That's how I handle it, anyways. You just go, "Oh yeah." But yeah, I mean, how's it feeling? Your newfound fame?
I think I'm gonna start ruling with an iron fist. I think I'm gonna start gatekeeping aggressively, and just kind of inject some toxic masculinity into the environment, and just make it kind of That's what I'm gonna do.
I wonder which of us is the more toxic masculine of the two.
I know. I think in order to determine that, we'll have to kind of posture.
That's true.
Towards
Got to
each
get
other.
some posturing. The other thing I wanted to bring out front, business-wise, is we do have a beverage sponsor. I would love to do a loud crack at the can right now, but I'm waiting on my re-up. And in talking to them, they said, "God damn it, you piece of shit! You need to get some orders through." Actually, they said it's totally fine and don't really care at all. But if you want, and you're Canadian, check out Le Seltzer, because it is a delicious seltzer beverage, and you can use the code Millennial15 with capital M to get 15% off of their fantastic flavors. And we tried getting them sent to Miles in America, and old Donnie Trump said, "Nuh-uh." So
yeah, that's how you know it's good. It's politically subversive.
It's politically incorrect. They demanded we say it's non-PC. It's anti-woke. No, just kidding.
That's the only way. Yeah, that's the only way it'll cross the border. Oh, on that note, I was just thinking, how like everything in the world is so crazy that Jon Stewart had to bring back The Daily Show to skewer politics again.
Mm-hmm.
I think Portlandia should come back. But it should all be ICE themed. Every episode should involve the National Guard.
Oh, wow. I would love to see Fred Armisen's send-up of that. Like, could you pick... It's Fred Armisen and Carrie Brownstein, and there's two ICE agents, and they're just, like, on their lunch break talking about something. Not sure what.
I can imagine it now, and it's mildly amusing.
They're like, we should go to...
As the show...
You like Voodoo Donuts? We should go to Voodoo Donuts. Yeah. Actually, I'm more of a Dunkin' fan. I don't know, really. I've never really written a sketch before. I've written some stuff. If anyone wants to see, I have written some stuff, but
I've never really seen that show either, or been to Portland, or really know what ICE is. My friend told me that idea, and I thought I figured I would steal it and say it on here.
Nice, perfect. We should watch Portlandia, maybe, as a...
It would be good for it'd be good for this show.
I think Patreon ideas typically involve, like, watching hundreds of hours of content and then being like, that was kind of bad. Which is also what we're doing this week as we talk about Snakes on a Plane, which was 100 hours long, and I watched it now.
It certainly felt like that, yeah. This movie sucks. I think, like... I mean, we should talk about the movie, but like what qualifies this movie as millennial excellence, I think, is the auxiliary
lore.
Material and the lore. Yeah,
the word lore is so easy to lean on lately, but I gotta stop. I don't
know,
like it. It's annoying.
Lore is not the word. No offense, dude, but lore is not the word I would have chosen here. But yeah, that is. It's the extracurricular shit, not the film itself.
Having said that, because I just finished it like 20 minutes ago, can I quickly run through some notes I made on my phone, or do you want to do that later?
Yes. I think we should do that now. We should talk about the movie now. Yeah.
Okay, first, I love when a bad guy hits someone and goes, woo! Which Eddie King did at the start. I think that's a really good part. It has the old lady from Detroit Rock City in it, which made me excited because that movie's pretty cool. At least I remember liking it when I was younger, but I don't know if it's probably sucks now. The bald guy from Anchorman is really fucking annoying, and I don't know how he had that like 5-year period where his agent was just killing it, getting him and stuff. But
I know he was in everything, and he's the same character every time. He's the same like baldy asshole. Body, there's not baldy.
Well, he is bald as well.
Both, yeah.
And you're allowed to. I think you're the only one who's allowed to say that B word about people.
Amongst the two of us, yeah. But just you wait, bro. I know you're Norwooding.
I'm gonna get the card, the B-slur card. There's a couple that are gonna open conversation. I don't want to do that yet. Okay, the lady from the Clueless TV show whose dog was named Mary Kate. That was weird to me because why wasn't there a dog named Ashley? And also, I noticed she took a selfie with the dog, which I felt like was an early depiction of a selfie, which I thought was cool.
That's interesting. Yeah, I wonder when the first selfie was on film.
I was happy that Tim Riggins from Friday Night Lights was in it. He was the guy who had the Mile High Club scene in the bathroom. Overall, I thought the bathroom and the plane itself was like ridiculously large, even more so than the fake planes that they shoot TikToks on now.
Yeah, when has there ever been an airplane with a spiral staircase? Yeah, I've never seen that.
I feel like maybe there was one in Austin Powers or something, but I can't remember that well. I really like the name for the rapper 3Gs. I think that's a good name. I liked the nervous Purelling that he was doing. I thought that the snakes were neither scary nor funny. Really?
Yeah, they were just off-putting. Yeah, the snake vision was so dumb.
The snake vision, I mean, so little had happened for so long that by the time they introduced a new color, I was like, oh, this is cool. There's a different color on screen now because it's all so samey. But yeah, I agree. I kind of was thinking the theme of the film, even though we know that it's Eddie Kim and his henchmen, also, are they Yakuza or just a different...
I don't know. They're implied to be Korean, I guess. So I guess they're a K gang. Yeah, I don't know.
K-gang. I don't know about what the K-gangs are, but yeah, that... I guess I didn't think it needed the whole plot of the FBI and the gang releasing the snakes on the plane. I think it would have been cooler if it was unexplained why the snakes were on the plane. But having said that, I think the concept of snakes being on a plane, as you mentioned, the backstory and the mimetic quality of it is so exciting. But when you see it in practice, it's really boring almost immediately.
Yeah, it's really boring. Like even when the snakes are at their most threatening, they aren't that threatening, and it's like random which ones are killer. Like it's random which ones will maul you and which ones will bite your ass and which ones will like bite your genitals in a deadly way and which ones will bite your genitals in a non-fatal way. Like.
Or which ones will kind of do foreplay with you, like that sleeping lady who was kind of into that. I thought the nerd doctor was a little bit indie coded, and I liked that aspect. That was cool. He was a fellow man experiencing hairlessness.
I really like. I'm not like a horror movie guy, so I don't like horror movie guys will be like, oh, there was some good kills in this one,
right?
The one part I did like was when the like annoying British guy got eaten by an anaconda.
That part was sick because I love the annoying British guy, and that kind of brings me to my main point that I want to make is I think leading up to the snakes getting released, I really loved the film, and it reminded me of like a mid-period Robert Altman film where every character kind of has an intersecting story, and I think it reminded me of like Pret-a-Porter or something, and one of his like or Shortcuts. I could have watched 3 hours of just all these different people intersecting on the plane, and I love the idea of like I just think it'd be so fun to cast a situation where first class has been mixed with coach, and then you have the stuffy British guy, and you have the rappers, and someone with a yapping dog, and babies, and kickboxing guy. Like that part is just so fun to me. I think it'd be really fun to write that.
Yeah. So what were the notes? Yeah, I mean, like the other points I had were I thought the intro scene was crazy. Like I thought it was so long and boring, and the music that they were playing was insane. Yeah. I also think the Keenan character is crazy, and I kind of think, like, I didn't do enough research to confirm this, but I think him being a video gamer and using his gamer skills to save the day, I think that was written in kind of like as an internet fan culture thing.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. The thing that ended, and I guess, spoilers, everyone, you should have paused during the intro and watched the film if you care about that. But Keenan does save the day. It was so obvious to me that his flight hours were in a flight simulator that by the time he revealed it, I thought that he had already said it because it was so obvious.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, because he's playing a game the first time you see him or something.
Yeah. Yeah. And speaking of the like rap crew, on IMDb I saw that apparently R. Kelly is an uncredited member, like, on the plane. According to IMDb, I don't know how fake IMDb is, but that's what it says. But I couldn't find any other indication of this.
Yeah, that's interesting because there weren't that many black people in that movie, so you would think you noticed R. Kelly. Yeah,
exactly. Why would that be on there? I couldn't find any indication, or it also seems just as likely that it could be like a funny joke that someone put on IMDb a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then IMDb changed ownership and they couldn't. I remember, like, back in the day, as like a, bit of a buff, someone who used to read the AV Club and like would watch movies and know what a showrunner is and all that shit. I remember when looking at IMDb and they would have like comment sections on actors and actresses, and they had to get rid of it because it was like completely so fucked, the things that people would be saying about actresses. And just having a comment section on a person is not the best, probably.
Right. Yeah.
I can't find any indication that R. Kelly was on here whatsoever.
Yeah. I just Googled it and there's very few cross things, but there is a Wired article with is a byline an opening line? That's something that people on Twitter talk about all the time.
A byline,
but a
byline is the name of the author. The first line is the lead.
Okay, so listen to this lead. Before Snakes on a Plane, there was Trapped in the Closet, R. Kelly's so-called hip opera that debuted in 2005.
That's just so. This is just like so bad it's good,
journalism.
Zero.
Yes,
or that journalism too. But I mean, like back then, the only other thing they could think of was Trapped in a Closet and Snakes on a Plane.
Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, because I feel like the other kind of so bad it's good standbys, like Troll 2 or whatever, or I mean, The Room obviously I think came to light later. Like, those weren't common knowledge at the time.
Right,
so, like,
because
Snakes on a Plane
Troll 2 everybody got into because there was a documentary about it that did, like, the indie festival circuit. I think, like, Ed Wood Films was maybe the go-to before this. But I do think, you mentioned horror earlier, I think, like, horror is, for the vast majority, like, everyone knows what they're watching is, like, dumb as hell and fun. Yeah. And it still can be scary. Like, this just fails on every level.
Do you find this movie scary, or do you find it to be a horror film?
I don't know how to define it. I think it's like a bad comedy. I mean, I actually think it's like the same genre as like Shaun of the Dead or something, where it's just like, I think the genre is that it's annoying. But there was like 2 times where the snake did give me a jump scare, I think, and I forget when it was. I also liked when the snake bit the guy on the dick. But yeah, while I was looking at the IMDb, I saw also this lady Leslie Aletter, who is uncredited as woman bitten on tongue, and I just kind of like her IMDb photo. It's like an interesting. She looks like a twin. I think she might be a stunt double as well, but it's just like a good.
Oh
pick.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, she did do a stunt. Yeah, they are posed like they're going to the homecoming dance as a friend group.
No, the thing I was going to say earlier, but I wanted to get through my notes, was, have you ever flown first class before?
I have not flown first class. No. Have you?
I have. Yeah. It was quite an
Once-
experience.
They say once you do it once, you'll never want to fly business or not business economy again.
Yeah,
they call it economy now. Yeah.
Do you like? That's probably true, but at what point ever has anyone wanted to fly economy? Like, who would want that? I mean,
it gets you from point A to point B.
That's true. I forgot that your biggest flaw is that you have too much patience. So I suppose you just lap it all up. You love all the bumps and burps on you and spillage. It's probably great to you. But no,
what I do is I will say, and maybe this is a bougie flex, but I do usually do the like next upgrade so I can pick my seat and get an exit row.
Yeah. True. That's helpful.
Yeah.
No, I think, and also it was first class on Air Canada, which I think is like fine, but probably, I think outside of Canada, the real airlines probably have a much better first class. But it's just because my flight was like delayed by 12 hours, and so I got to go into the Air Canada lounge, and then I got to be in first class, and I in case anyone's new to me, I don't drink alcohol, but back then I certainly did, and I was in the Air Canada lounge by myself for many hours, just like pouring pints of beer for free, and then I was like pretty wasted in first class, and the flight attendant came up and tapped me on the shoulder, and I was like, what's going on? And they gave me a warm, freshly baked cookie.
You thought you were going to get in trouble, but you got a nice cookie?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it was like the cookie is very very unnecessary, I think. But also I think rich people don't eat the food that they're handed. They just like having it around. But as a lower class person, I need to gobble up every morsel to make sure it doesn't go to waste. So one more mimetic thing from my list, and then I'm done. Is just the word the word sporks. I feel like,
dude, I noticed that too. Yeah, that rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah, that was like some like random monkey cheese type humor.
It was spork, but it was also probably already a thing that people said all the time. I'm gonna go ahead and just really, divide the audience here. I think playing with memes like this, a recent film that reminds me of this, because it literally had a dumpster fire in it, and it literally had mention of bingo cards, is the movie Eddington. Similar to Snakes on a Plane in this way. I think perhaps film and internet should never the twain shall meet, because I think it doesn't result in good things, in my opinion.
That's true. Yeah, and it goes both ways, doesn't it? I don't think cinephile discourse on Twitter is really improving the experience. Oh, but one thought I did have was this kind of is like the proto A24 flick, where it's like a marketing experience more than it is a movie. True. Yeah. And speaking of A24 and indie rock and all of that, I do think it's the soundtrack, or like the officially released soundtrack to this, is pretty interesting because it has nothing to do with the movie. These songs were not featured in the movie, but I'm looking at names like.
So did you turn it off before as soon as the credits hit, or did you watch the credits?
I did not watch. Yeah, I did not watch the credits. Okay. My bad.
I'm
sorry, Josiah.
I mean, I also.
Oh wait, no. They start playing that music video.
And I was gonna say I've never seen a music video during the credits before. I don't think, like, ever. I've seen, obviously it's great when there's like a Will Smith song that summarizes the plot of what you just watched in a movie over the credits. But I don't think I've seen them just play the actual music video before.
Yeah, that's new to me too, and it is like So on the soundtrack, we're seeing names like Cobra Starship, Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy, Gym Class Heroes, The Bronx, Coheed and Cambria.
The Bronx being on there is pretty funny.
Oh, and this Gym Class Heroes song got a high-tech remix. But yeah, it's just like that music has nothing to do with the movie. It's not in the movie. And so they just put together this like emo dance music album to like ride the hype wave of what they think like young people listen to.
Yeah, like so I feel like because you're younger than me and we've had different taste journeys. Like, is this music? Did this music mean something to you? Because I don't think I've heard Cobra Starship in full until watching these credits right now, and I could not believe how awful it sounded.
No, I like generally thought I was too cool for like this movie came. I guess I was 14. Like I guess I was a freshman in high school, and I thought I was too cool for this music by then.
Yeah. Because how can you? Because I think everyone is too cool for Cobra Starship. Like, as a society, we shouldn't have allowed them to live. And I don't mean that hyperbolically. We should have dealt with them swiftly. No, but yeah, I didn't really understand Decadence Records. That was Pete Wentz's label, right? And he does have a cameo in the Snakes. And also, what's Gym Class Hero's name? Travie McCoy. He says at the end of the song, he says "snakes" on a blog, and it seems to not have anything to do with the song. But I thought that was weird. I kind of do miss when blog was like a word that everyone said.
I know, and like blogger was like a subaltern class of human.
Yeah. One thing you should mention is like you mentioned all these artists, but the vast majority that I'm seeing on this soundtrack, most of it is like remixes. Like the Bronx is a Louis the 14th remix, and then even Coheed and Cambria, it's an acoustic version. Like everyone just kind of gave them their scraps, I think.
And I think the two songs that are actually in the movie are this Donovan Frankenreiter song, which was "Lovely Day," the song that was playing in the beginning.
Oh yeah, see, I thought that was Jack Johnson. It was just like a dude.
It sounds like Jack. It's just a Jack Johnson. Yeah, it's Timu Jack Johnson, brah. And Michael Franti and Spearhead, which I think is the reggae song they're listening to when they surf.
Right. Okay. I noticed the CeeLo Green song also is called Ophidiophobia, and I did like how one character essentially turned to the camera and said, "I have ophidiophobia, the fear of snakes." Like that guy wouldn't know that word. What? Do you know the name of all your phobias that you have?
I think like a neurotic. I think that is something that phobia people love to say. And especially like Reddit type people, they love to know about the obscure phobias and say they have them. Like that phobia where you like look at a lotus pod or like a pomegranate or something and it scares you.
Oh yeah, the fear of holes or whatever.
Yes.
Trypophobia, that one. You know,
yes.
In a previous life on a different podcast, I've talked at great length about how that was fake and how those people were stupid. And
you got yelled at.
I got yelled at. But not only that, I started getting really grossed out by holes after. So be careful what you say. It'll come back to get you. Yeah, I guess you're right. And it's funny that you just said Reddit because I think this movie is Reddit.
It's the most Reddit movie of all time.
But did Reddit even exist yet? I mean, I guess it existed.
No, well, that's the thing is I actually like Reddit. I think it's interesting. Reddit has existed since the beginning of time, is what I'm coming to realize. And we just didn't have a word for it until recently.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, I see. Reddit, the descriptor.
Yeah, like Monty Python is Reddit.
That's so true. Yeah. What else? What other? I mean, even like the website.
Steely Dan.
The actual
Steely Dan is Reddit.
Website of Reddit started in 2005.
Yeah.
But even when did Pastafarianism? Oh, same year actually. So that's interesting. Do you think as soon as they started Reddit, they're like, let's start a religion, Pastafarianism?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what Reddit, like when Redditors gather, they just come up with amazing, groundbreaking ideas like that.
What about the visual art of Andy Warhol?
I don't think that's Reddit.
I think it's getting there. I think it's close.
I don't think his art is Reddit, but I think he is Reddit.
I think he's the Cobra Snake or something.
The Cobra Snake or the Cobra Starship?
Well, that's the thing I was just thinking too, is that why were snakes having a moment at this time? Because the Cobra snake existed around here, Cobra Starship. One thing I learned when I used to write clickbait is you need to think of 3 and then you can say that it's a movement, but I can't think of a third thing. But if we can think of one, then we've nailed it.
Cobra snake, Cobra Starship, and snakes on a plane. Isn't that the third?
That's it.
I was going to say I need a fourth from you for me to think it was a movement.
What about those cans of nuts? And then you open them and God damn it.
That's Reddit. But I think that predated this by several decades.
Okay, what about in your mind's eye, picture the joke and prank aisle at a dollar store. Mm-hmm. Is all of it Reddit? Is the thing that squirts water when you sit on the toilet seat? That's not the hand buzzer. Certainly, is
a bidet.
Yeah, that's true.
A bidet is Reddit. Yes,
a bidet is Reddit, but there's a gag that's sort of a non-consensual small bidet that you sit down and it gives you a little squirt. That's probably Reddit actually, because that has a bit of.
I don't know. I think I feel like they're like, even though Reddit had like such a seedy past and present, the term Reddit seems to encompass
there's a
like
sort of
sanitized
innocence to it.
Yeah,
it's true. Yeah, maybe that's
so
more
like
4chan.
Yeah, I think like if there's water spraying your naked butthole, that's beyond Reddit. But I do think the snakes in a peanut can gag is Reddit.
What about the toy where you have to make a bunch of monkeys climb on top of each other, hanging them from an item? What about marbles?
I don't.
I'm just thinking
marbles
of toys.
Are just cringe. Jacks are Reddit though. Jacks is Reddit. Playing
marbles
Jacks
are
is
not cringe, dude. Marbles.
Yeah,
are
they
cool.
are. Actually, marbles are hella Reddit because there's like a collectible element to it.
Oh shit! Is
and
collecting
like trading
things Reddit?
Dude, yes.
Fuck. I'm really losing this one. I'm revealing an inner Redditness.
That's okay. That's the thing, is we're all are
Reddit.
Reddit.
We're
it just
all a
manifests
little bit Reddit
in different ways.
Do you think we're all 4chan or no? I should hope not.
I think the 4chan is kind of like the Jungian shadow where you have to like confront it in yourself. I think if you like you and me, we're on the internet a lot, so there's something 4chan about us.
That's
and
true.
we have to embrace that, or else it will
take so that we can control it.
Yes.
Now we're kind of describing these things as opposites of one another, but I don't think that they are. I would like to know what is the opposite of Reddit.
The opposite of Reddit is indifference.
That's powerful. I feel like I could see that on a protest sign at the No Kings. Once they just really lose all meaning, they're going to start saying things like that. But okay, to get back to the movie, I guess another thing I was thinking, and strangely in my life as a file, and I'm talking cinephile, don't put another prefix over that, please. I actually, I don't really fuck with Quentin Tarantino at all. I think he sucks ass and is a loser. But despite that, I've also, or I guess in tandem with that, I've never seen Pulp Fiction. And I know that it's good, apparently. I don't know if it is. But I feel like there was a time when Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction had this mimetic quality to him. There were, you'd go to like the skate shop and there might be a sticker of his character on it, or that had an energy. But I don't think that he was like, I guess to use the term again, I don't think he was Reddit until this movie. Maybe I think this might have twisted. It might have turned a corner in a bad way for the Samuel L. Jackson fandom.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, him being in Star Wars, it's hard to not be Reddit if you are a prominent Star Wars actor.
But it is in the prequels?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I can't remember. It
is true that like around this time, he had a reputation for just being in any movie.
Right.
But yeah, but that all said, I don't think Samuel L. Jackson is Reddit.
You don't?
You're right. Yeah, which I think you proposed, and I agree with.
I was thinking he might have become Reddit after this, but maybe he came back after. I'm trying to think what are the other like. I feel like he would just like appear in like the VMA's intro sketch or something.
Yeah, I feel like.
Oh, he was in the Kingsman movies. That's like pure.
Oh,
Reddit.
Those are Reddit as hell. Yeah, but that said, I still think he's like. He does Reddit things, but I don't think he is Reddit.
They don't consume him.
Right. Yeah, like he like the only like he's kind of like he's this anti-Reddit where he like isn't Reddit, but because he is perceived as Reddit, people think he's Reddit, but he's not.
I'm just going to I'm going to run down. You're right. So episode of 3, Revenge of the Sith. Then he was in Ricky Gervais's Extras, which I'm just going to say we all agree is hilarious. Great show. He was in The Man with Eugene Levy, which looks really awful. Freedom Land, which looks kind of serious. Then Snakes on a Plane. Black Snake Moan, which I think was also extremely Reddit, where he locks Christina Ricci to a heater, I think. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
And then he was in some movie called... All of his movies are basically 5s on IMDb. But then he narrated Farce of the Penguins, which was like a sort of... Lonely Island-esque parody of March of the Penguins, and he narrated that.
Yeah.
So he definitely had like a Reddit arc around this time, I think.
Yeah. I think that's true. I think maybe like his agent was Reddit.
I'm trying to see like when he came out. I don't think he's been like winning Oscars since then. Then he just like was absorbed into the Marvel system, which I think happened to a lot of people.
Oh, that's true.
And then he has not been in a movie that would be like respected, I don't think, since pretty much.
Django Unchained.
Oh yeah, true. But that's pure Reddit, 100,000%.
I know
Reddit.
Oh, I don't think Marvel movies are Reddit.
Oh my god, what are you talking about? What are they then? How could you say that?
I think they're the dominant culture. And I don't think like things that are Reddit are actually like
that's like
the dominant culture.
That is the
like
most.
I don't think Disney's not Reddit.
But I think you're missing something very crucial here. Is that the entire economy of the Western world and all information as we know it and everything that everything is built on is AI. All of which gets all of its information from just reading Reddit summaries of everything. So, like, the very fabric of the Western world is Reddit at this point.
Yeah. But, okay, I'm being too pedantic. Yeah, I'm going to accept your premise this time. Yeah,
see? I'm still the big dog, okay? This is, you're Mike 2 over here. No, I think...
No, dude, sometimes, What a true leader will do is concede when it's beneficial in order to give the op.
I don't think you could say Marvel is not Reddit. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, Marvel's not Reddit. It's not.
Explain.
It's beyond Reddit. It's like Marvel and Disney, and like it's more in the like. A Stanley Cup, just like consumer, just like suburban consumer. I think that Reddit needs like things that are Reddit have this like sarcastic. You think you're subculture,
right?
But you're not. We just called.
But don't you think
Andy Warhol Reddit?
Don't you think that everyone thinks they're subcultural? And people who were buying Stanley Cups had other people at the family gathering and be like, "Can you believe it? This is the craziest hobby. She's into collecting Stanley Cups," or like, "Can you believe it? He's obsessed with these dang superhero movies." Like,
collecting things. Josiah, that's a good point. Collecting things and being obsessed with things are Reddit. Like having a Marvel obsession is Reddit, but just Marvel movies as they exist are not Reddit.
This is interesting. Please, everyone, field your letters not to me, but to Pre-Mouse. Pre-Mouse _ on Twitter.
Do not at me. I will block you off. faster than you can.
Do you think what do you
eyes.
think? I see it's in here. Oh wait, we were going to play the music, but I want to hear the famous line one more time. I was actually really excited to hear it when I was watching the movie.
We gotta clear the snakes out of the cockpit.
Yeah, clear the snakes out of the cockpit, yeah.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these monkey-fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane!
Okay, well you've got the censored version here. Which those people are having some fun with it too, I think. I think they know.
Yeah, I think he's dubbing in his own line. That's true. You want the real line? Let me pull it up real quick.
Yeah, I think we gotta, it's after dark.
They placed it, I was surprised how late in the movie it comes.
It's like
I kind of thought...
It's like they knew we were all waiting for it, and so they made us wait even longer.
Yeah, but it's like it suggests that Samuel L. Jackson becomes tired of the snakes only after they've killed half of the passengers. I would have been tired of them the second they fall out of the.
I guess that there would be an initial thrill, just sort of like on a sort of cerebral level. There would be a little bit of a thrill. Yes, there would be
this novelty, and it's like, you have to it's always fun when you have to solve a puzzle or solve a problem.
Actually, the adrenaline too. I think the adrenaline would keep you from getting tired of it. I mean, how do you define being tired of it, really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You want me to tell? No, I'm not going to get into that. Let's just listen to the line.
No! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane! Everybody strap in! I'm about to open some fucking windows.
Yeah, see, also the line is actually overshadows the point that this is the first time something interesting happens in the entire film at about an hour 35 minutes in, when he shoots out the window so that all the snakes can fly out. I really liked that part of the movie, especially because I liked that there was just I think, people who do set design and special effects know that if you want to show wind blowing through a room, you have to just show loose documents flying around. Because why is there so many loose documents on this plane? I don't know, but...
Yeah, I know, especially in the email era. Email played such a pivotal role in this movie.
It's like suddenly, I guess that boy was drawing. He drew that beautiful Cobra picture that we all loved. Yeah. What do you think of this line?
I think Samuel L. Jackson does try during this part.
Enough is enough! I have had it
right?
with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane! Everybody strap in!
There is quite a self-awareness. There's a few other lines that were very self-aware. Someone says the snakes are on crack because of the...
he says that. Yeah,
he says that. I thought I wrote down another one, but I can't remember. But, there's a few parts where... Oh, sporks, of course. He's definitely knows that he's selling a campy line. I think you're right. He should have said this earlier because it is ultimately... I can understand. I can understand why the title Snakes on a Plane and this line delivery sold the movie this well.
Yeah. And this is the line that was written by some guy. This is the line, this is what a blogger saw the, production title and casting for this, and just because he was Reddit and he is a fan of Samuel Jackson vis-a-vis Quentin Tarantino, and
Star
he knows
Wars.
He's a real cusser. In Star Wars.
So can you explain this? Because I actually don't remember the lore. Dig into it. So the title was Snakes on a Plane, right?
That was the production title, and then or what do they call? Okay, another thing, and we've kind of danced around this, but I think what is compelling or millennial about this movie is having to know about this kind of bullshit. This kind of behind the scenes
that's exactly
thing.
Exactly.
And so they just some blogger saw the production title and casting and wrote this line on his blog as a joke, and then they found out that they were changing the movie title to like Pacific Flight 151 or something like that. And there was fan outrage or whatever. And it's so funny. Like I think people still over-index for the internet, but people like, I bet there was like 100 people on forums that were complaining, and they were like, oh, we should appease these nerds. Everybody on the internet's crazy about this.
Yeah.
But then Samuel L. Jackson caught wind of it, allegedly, and pressured the producers to change the movie title back to Snakes on a Plane. Was that a compelling
I think
summary?
so. So was it, but it was this blogger wrote that line? The motherfucking line?
Yeah.
Is it this guy Josh Friedman?
Yes.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, and does he have a credit? I saw somewhere he was invited to write on the movie.
Yeah, it said
which
that
is crazy.
Maybe the opposite of Reddit is Wikipedia. Or no, that's kind of another sort of like parallel world, because there's people fighting, but in the edits of Wikipedia.
Well, he was already an established writer at this point, because it says he wrote War of the Worlds by Steven Spielberg in 2005.
Yeah,
so
he developed the Snowpiercer TV show. That's some dog shit right there.
That's Reddit.
To think that something's bad?
No, Bong Joon-ho is Reddit.
Oh, yeah, Bong Joon-ho is so Reddit. For sure. Oh, yeah, you're right. So I'm just spacing. I'm just like literally silently reading Wikipedia right now. Hopefully this is good content.
Some guy wrote this movie, or wrote this, and they put it in the movie, and that makes me think that the shit about Kenan Thompson being a gamer was also put in the movie after in rewrites or whatever, in order to appeal to this audience.
Right. I think I found his blog, and it's called
the original one.
I think I found his blog spot. I didn't find the post yet, but the blog is called "I Find Your Lack of Faith Disturbing." And he also has the most recent post in 2010 is called "Sledgehammer and Whore." I think they like to use the word whore, these kind of guys.
Yes, indeed.
Snakes on a motherfucking catwalk. Oh man, this is brutal. I guess Blogspot is pre-Redditness. There's an all caps one called "Irony is a Bitch." So my last big post includes a whole conversation with me and my Dr. Fish about what a fucking hypochondriac I am. 12 hours after posting such post, I am stricken with the worst stomach flu/food poisoning of my life. I mean, these people like to also overshare a lot about like their poopies and whatnot.
Dude, we need to. The sad thing is, we need to study this guy, because I found some post. I don't think it's the initial one, because it seems like after the fact. But he goes, "So I'm reading the internet the other day, as we webmasters want to do, and I come across the news that I've been praying about for months. The film formerly known as Snakes on a Plane, and then recently known as Pacific Air 120, who gives a flying fuck, has been returned to its glory and is being renamed Snakes on a Plane."
Yes.
I think. Yeah, and he goes on and he goes on. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think we need to start a blog spot is what we need to do. That's crazy.
Yeah, that would be good.
I don't think we should have ever let nerds have any say in anything. And I guess is being a nerd equal to being Reddit or no?
No. Obviously, there's significant overlap, but no.
What?
I know you're
ever going to
explain
these things?
I know you're begging for me.
I think these proclamations you're making are quite Reddit, to be honest.
I think I'm going to have to think on that, and I'm going to have a really good response to it later that we might have to edit in. Well, there's nothing wrong with being Reddit. It's just a descriptor. Like Bong Joon-ho, I like his movies, but they are Reddit.
I think his movies suck.
I mean, I liked Parasite.
Yeah, that one was fine. It had a bit of a theme to it.
Yeah. They just a bit of themes in that one.
Dude, since we sometimes, mostly me to you, gas up each other's tweets on here, whenever you say mucho themes about movies, it's my favorite thing ever. And you haven't done it in a long time, and there's been so many movies with mucho themes lately.
I know. I guess I don't know why I fell off that train. Really, but what I wanted to say is Bong Joon-ho is a theme merchant, which is another fucking Twitter thing. Son, this is Josh Friedman's recent tweet. Son, you know what's disturbing about Pokemon? There are sausages in Pokemon. What are those sausages made of? Me. Please get in the shower and go to sleep.
He must be on Blue Sky now. I gotta find him. I'm obsessed with this guy. I feel like he's the kind of guy who's like gonna sue us for talking about him also, which is like so fun.
I know. He's gonna somehow... He has AI that trawls the web for any mention.
I mean, he fucking hates AI though, definitely.
Oh.
He does have...
that's true.
He does have Blue Sky, but he hasn't skeeted yet. Although obviously we know he's skeeted in real life due to having a son. But anyways... Let's listen to the Cobra Starship song really quick for a sec, because we talked about it and listened to it. It's like, it just sounds like shit.
Yeah.
I can't believe how bad this music sounds. And I love bad music.
I was trying to determine what genre this was, because it's like, it was in the emo scene, but
I feel like it's at the intersection of the emo scene first feeling their way around the concept of an industry plant.
Yeah. And I think I get this band mixed up with 303.
But isn't 303 a little bit more...
303 is kind of good.
But they have a little bit of like crabcore, don't they?
No, they're like they have like hip-hop elements.
Yeah, I thought they had hip-hop, but a little bit of like metal as well. It's like heavier. Am I wrong?
I don't think so. I think they were on pop radio.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
You're really pushing my buttons today.
I know. I thought that's what you wanted me to do. I'm just doing what you want me to do.
Yeah, like what is this? It doesn't even... When we were watching it, we watched the whole credits before I got on the call. And Sarah was really getting grossed out by this lady's kind of sassy, "Oh, I'm ready for..." kind of the dance punk yelping, which kind of sounds like X-Ray Specs or something to me.
The sexual undertones of this movie in general were pretty obnoxious. This is a horrible feature.
He just said snakes on a blog right there. I think what it is, what is feeling like I think the Redditness of this really comes back to, if you had to capture it in one gesture, it's winking, right? And it's like when you feel like, and that's why, I mean, have you seen Marvel movies? Just out of curiosity. Have you seen any of them? Okay, because I feel like they are kind of like breaking the fourth wall is Reddit, right? I think Bugs Bunny's pretty Reddit sometimes, unfortunately. I hate to say it because Bugs Bunny's my goat, but breaking the fourth wall, winking at the camera, kind of being like, so that happened. And knowing that Josh Friedman came up with this snakes on a motherfucking plane on Blogspot and then they put it in, that's just, it's Reddit. And I think it is Reddit in a bad way, even though I like the line.
Yeah. So we've been shitting on this movie, but I thought it might be interesting if we watched a couple reviews of people who liked it.
Please.
So here's a lad.
Very cool intro. Enigmatic Productions.
And this is entitled Snake Son a Plane Before After Review.
Oh, sick.
So we get both. A 2-for-1.
You can't really review something before. Whoa, not what I was expecting.
I'm James. This is my before and after review of Snakes on a Plane.
And he's Scottish? I love this guy.
I'm leaving for the cinema in about half an hour.
Half an
Looking
hour?
forward to it. Can't wait for it. Hopefully this film's going to kick
Can I
ass.
wait?
Can't wait for it.
Can't wait for it.
Posters up. Got the logos on my phone. Got the theme tune and all that crap on my PC. Samuel Jackson will kick ass.
Okay, is this from like the time that it came out? Like,
Yeah.
So one thing I will say, because I actually lived in Scotland when I was a little kid, and especially back then, like North American movies wouldn't come out until like 6 months later, because I think they planned the press tours around it. So he's been waiting for a long time to see this shit, because it's like coming out in Glasgow or whatever.
Sad thing is, nobody will come to the pictures with me. I'm going to have to go myself. And the one person said he'll come, can I go? Because I'm in school. Sure. So I'm just doing this before and after time, so I'm saying what I think the film's going to be before I go, then later on when I get back I'll tell you what I think it.
Is it really easy for you to understand what he's saying right now?
Yeah, do you want me to translate? He said he can't find anyone. He's so excited to see it, but he can't find anyone to go with him. And the only person who said they would go with him is in school right now. So I think he's going to bring an underage person with him. But.
Because it looks like it's got the right amount of cheese, white lines, snakes, and Samuel Jackson. And hopefully that'll be good. So, I don't really know what to say because I'm really tired because I have 2 hours to go at the pictures, but I'll tell you what I think when I get back.
What he 2 hours wasted at the petrels?
Snakes on a Plane.
2
At
hours.
the gas station?
I think he thought he said the pictures again, but I don't know why he would have wasted 2 hours at the pictures. I'm not really sure.
Alright, just back for seeing Snakes on a Plane. Fantastic. I might be dripping wet because it was raining when I came out, and yeah, brilliant film. It wasn't even cheesy as I thought it'd be. It was an actual good film, and snakes, killing, blood, amazing. Samuel Jackson, top form.
I love this
Jane
guy.
Thompson, top form.
I
know,
love the
I
movie
picked him
now.
out for
Fearless
you.
woman. And there was boobs, nakedness. Always good in the film.
And there's boobs.
Especially when it's get killing. I actually crapped myself quite a few times in the film. I was just like sitting there.
Is that his noties going off?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Right.
Yeah.
Brilliant film. I should really have dinner. Anyway.
His AIM chat room.
That was
Very
cool.
innocent.
He's
Good
acting
film,
really
amazing.
interesting. This way of
Snakes on a Plane.
he's sort of doing this like jerky, sporadic movements where he's changing character with each sentence and kind of move. I don't even know how to describe it, but it seems
That's got to be from watching too much like Scottish and British comedy.
British comedy is like usually very dry and slow paced, but it reminded me of like I've never seen. I don't even really know what Invader Zim is, but it seems like something from that sort of side of things.
Yes. I think that's much more apt.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love this already has made me like the film and read it more. You just have to find
All
a
right.
Scotsman.
Well, let's see what this nationality of man does for you.
Macca.
Yeah. G'day guys. I'm Macca. But all of you should already know me because you're on Macca's reviews already. And tonight I'm doing my first DVD review. And the DVD I'm reviewing,
Is he making fun of
Snakes
Australian
on a
people?
Plane with Samuel L. Jackson. And I got this from Blockbuster.
What's that?
So yeah, Snakes on a Plane. It was like a pretty grouse movie in that, because there's like a plane and it's flying, and I think it was like 300,000 feet, and it's flying like along and that, and like there's snakes and they're crawling through the plane, and there's like a bird, and like they're in the toilets.
This guy mostly
They're
reviews
joining the Mile High
beers
Club.
on his
That's
channel.
where, like,
Oh yeah, because this is his first ever day by day review.
and like she got bit by a snake and that, and like in all movies, Samuel L. Jackson, he like saves the day.
Do you prefer, if I was to offer you a beer right
Like
now, would you
the action
prefer a
star,
Corona or a
and that's
Heineken?
just what he does. And like I've seen
I like
Samuel L.
Heineken.
Jackson movies, like I was saying, Pulp Fiction.
Same. I had a Heineken Zero at
Well, I was
Lean
saying
yesterday.
Doran.
Very good.
Oh, the Heineken Zeros are really good.
Yeah, they're really good.
Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Macca again. It's been a while since I've done one of my reviews, me world famous reviews.
Yeah,
But,
Is
and
this
I
a
wasn't going
joke?
to do any more, but
I'm
missed
not
in
sure because
public. And,
it does seem like a fake
tonight,
accent.
I think I might
Is
have
this
been
guy
able
like
to
on
do this
SNL
review.
now?
Maybe, or maybe I
No,
just
this
like,
guy would be like
thought
60
about it.
years old by now.
after I drank heaps. But tonight I'm gonna review
This guy's chill as fuck.
Heinekens, and it's not
Heineken.
like normal Heinekens that most people buy. It's imported Heineken, and like not a lot of places do the imported stuff anymore. So I reckon we should give it a go because it's like imported from another country called Amsterdam, and that's like where you can smoke pot everywhere and that.
Yeah, so Macca. I don't know about Macca. I can't get a read on him. It's hard to tell. I do think when I was
All
listening to Macca's review, I noticed that it's one of those things where it is funny that the title is just what the movie is, and it's like still kind of satisfying when Samuel L. Jackson says the meme line. But then then there's this temptation to be like, oh, it had everything. It had snakes and it had a plane. Like that's where it gets a bit tiresome. Where I'm like, yeah, I know that, but
Yeah, and when they're like, it had boobs, that's
that's just
also
like really
quite
annoying.
annoying.
Also, there is also like a lot of like sexual harassment in this film, so that is a content warning if you're gonna watch it. A lot of the flight attendants are sexually harassed, including the male one who I think there's a very subtle gay panic thread throughout. Everyone thinks he's gay.
Oh yeah,
But then he
Yeah,
has
I
a
picked up on
girlfriend. But also he's like good at, or not good at, but he attempts kickboxing at one part.
he also killed the snake in a really nasty way. Like I thought,
Was
I
that the
thought he would be
microwave?
yeah.
Oh yeah, and he calls it a bitch. I think saying this when I was watching this movie, I was thinking about like this is just such a subtle and not even over the top, but I can see why what we now call woke happened right after this. You know what I mean? Like this is just a small piece of the fabric of why woke was so necessary and why woke 2 is going to be so good when it lands. But yeah. This guy looks really
All right.
annoying.
Yeah, I know. I need you to confront this video.
Live from the Man's Vietnamese Theater in Hollywood, California. It's your favorite film critic. No, I'm not webcasting from Mom's house this week. I'm actually in Hollywood,
trying to do like a
California
Bobcat
for the
Goldthwait
biggest premiere of the
voice?
year. Snake
I think
on the
so.
plane.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Let's go to the premiere.
It seems to be
Sometimes when you're
implied
at a
that
premiere, they don't technically
he's
invite
usually
you, so you just gotta find your own
measly
creative ways to
blogger.
get in.
Right.
But he was invited to do
Wouldn't know the
this
difference.
because they were
Woody.
desperately trying to
Wouldn't
appeal
know.
to the internet.
You don't know? The internet's #1 film critic.
Nah,
Let's
bro.
start that
The
again.
internet's #1 film critic is
Sonny
named Lights
Mabry.
Camera Jackson.
Hi, Woody.
Sam!
This guy has a video from
Sorry,
18
I
years
thought I
ago
had to
called
fight
the
for you. I was
Emmys cleavage
practicing all
cam,
day.
and it's
Think
just
TV guys
zoom-ins
more
of
important,
people's
huh?
breasts
No, they think
at the
TV guys
Emmys.
more important. No, go ahead. All they do is show listings, guys. You're gonna be in a little square in the upper corner.
He also
It's
went to
gonna be like,
the
"We're at
Adult
this thing."
Entertainment
Like, this
Expo.
is a movie.
What video
Shame
content
you're
creator doesn't
complaining.
eventually
I
go
wanna
to
talk you
the
about this.
Adult
What's with
Entertainment
the potty
Expo?
mouth?
I know.
Damn, you guys are
Is he
perverts.
Yeah, but a lot of us
You guys are
don't.
horny
You
as
know,
hell.
We're trying to clean up the media. Repeat after me. Couldn't you have just said, gosh, there are a lot of these darn snakes on the plane.
Oh my goodness, there are so many darn snakes on this plane.
Wow, that was
That's scary.
This is kind of
That was
comforting, though, because
I
you
was there front row.
you
If
forget,
you've been
like,
bitten by a snake,
when
would
you're
you have sucked
constantly
the venom
confronted with so many videos of like
Yeah.
how much do you make? Can I see your apartment? What's your body count?
Yeah.
You're like, damn, the internet's so awful now. And then you see this and you're like, oh, everything has always been awful.
Danny Bonaduce. I know he's
Yeah,
not in the film.
and back then, these would be stretched out
David Ellis put it really
For 4 minutes.
100 times more than they
I
should
was
be.
at camp
Yeah.
once when I was young, and my counselor showed me his snake, and
Hey now, please.
it was a one-eye snake, and it shot its venom
Yeah,
all
okay,
over.
I've had enough of him. I
Yeah,
didn't
that
even
was
watch that.
pretty upsetting.
Alright, this is good, though.
Let me tell you, I'm tired of these mother snakes on this mother train.
Coming soon. Snakes on a train.
That's really cute. I loved it. That I think not to do a well actually, but I did notice that there was like I guess if this is a B movie, there was a C movie that came out 2 days before Snakes on a Plane called Snakes on a Train that someone made like to try to beat them to the this kind of like schlocky B and C movie world is a bit exhausting after a while. After about 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm really. Yeah, I'm running out of steam here, but I'm gonna.
You got something that deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking.
Someone's doing Grover trying to do Samuel L. Jackson. I really want to see they mentioned it on Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, let's watch that.
Do you watch Gilmore? Do you fuck with
beautiful Lorelai?
Do you fuck with Gilmore Girls?
I've never sat down to watch it, but it was on in the house a lot.
Okay.
And so I pick up on it.
I thought you were gonna say because there's a thing that everyone says that has always irked me.
Yeah.
Actually, you don't say it, and you truthfully rarely irk me, if ever. But yet, so far, but. People if you're like, oh, have you seen this? And then they say it's on the list. I hate that. Shut up! Don't say that. Just say no. I haven't.
It's not on the list.
Do you actually have a list? Do you ever watch what's on your list? Like, I doubt it. You just say that so that it's like that's the new. I haven't heard them, but I've heard of them. To be like, oh, it's on the list. It's like, come on.
People say Gilmore Girls is on the list.
No, but I thought you were about to say it, and it reminded me.
No.
No, but I think
I
Gilmore
feel
Girls
like,
is a love or hate kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's like a girlfriend or wife show.
Yeah,
it's like a show that you watch with your girlfriend or wife.
I watched it when I was dating my wife, and we've been married for a very long time, and we're currently on our like 5th rewatch of it or something. Like, it's just it's part of life, and I think the reason I like it so much is because it does have some Bugs Bunny energy to it, and I'm just gonna try to talk about Bugs Bunny as much as possible because I have Bugs Bunny on the brain lately.
Yeah, I think Gilmore Girls, it's not Reddit, but it has Reddit qualities.
It has a lot of referencing and winking. I mean, they're constantly referencing things that the actors don't even know what they're talking about. Something that's interesting that I'm noticing on this rewatch is wherever Rory lives, she always has a prominent Israel poster on her wall in her bedroom. It's kind of an interesting...
I mean, that kind of tracks with Rory.
It's true. But no, Gilmore Girls is really, like... I think a thing that's like predates Reddit, we're probably going to have to talk about this more one day, but even just like when crossovers are exciting, and that's kind of like a weird thing because it's so cringe now to imagine a crossover, but it used to be really exciting. And on Gilmore Girls, it's like when they reference something that you know, when Lane is listening to Rancid or like talking about Pavement or whatever, it's like that feels insane. That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's like the coolest shit ever. So I can't wait to hear what they say about Snakes on a Plane.
Let me bottom line it for you. Snakes are gross. Snakes are scary and slithery, and do you know where snakes do not belong?
On a plane?
They do not belong on a plane.
It's not an ideal
They
situation.
do not belong anywhere except in cages, stuck in safes, buried deep, deep underground.
Beautiful, intelligent Lorelai yapping away like usual.
She's a
Scaly
yapper.
skin, and they're wiggling and they're hissing.
Okay, Laura, I respect your very valid feelings about snakes.
Thank
Christopher's
But
so
I have
funny to
say,
me.
We were fairly warned.
No, a movie should not just be its title. Driving Miss Daisy didn't all
She's
take
right.
place in the car. Dancing with Wolves wasn't one long wolf dance, but this was nothing but snakes, relentless snakes.
I think
snakes
she's,
on a plane, snakes on a plane.
This was our
She's
fifth
under
bad movie in a
indexing
row. It's
for
gotta be some
the
kind of record.
motorcycle
Let us face
scenes.
facts. Movies have gotten bad.
Unless it's our fault.
It's not
No,
all
we
snakes.
make the bad
There's
movies.
No, we made the movies.
I
bad.
can't
There's
even remember
character
a
humor.
motorcycle
There's
scene.
broad character humor. In the
All the
beginning,
movies are very different,
the
different
witness
genres, different
is riding
languages.
around in a
Right.
We saw them
motorcycle.
in different
Right,
theaters
right.
at different times. What do they all have in common?
They were
There's
all-
something about Christopher, how he talks, where he's like, Lore. Come on, Lore. Hey, Lore. What's up, Lore? And also, that actor in real life is like a cult leader now. So that's pretty sick.
Oh, was he a Nixon guy?
No, but I don't think he's like in that kind of nefarious cult, but he's like definitely like culty. He's very new age and like definitely a weirdo, which is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I'm glad they talked about it. I'm trying to think. Like, the thing about Lorelai is she's awesome and easily the best character on the show, but also so fucking annoying where you want to like just put a toaster in the bath while you listen to her talk sometimes. So I'm trying to decide how I feel about. I think she's right that a movie should be more than its title, but I also don't think that being scared of this, like the snakes look so fake. So
Yeah. But back then, you know.
it's true. That is true.
Well, I feel like we don't need to watch all of these videos. It's further.
You wanted to do this episode. So.
I know, and I think we've done such a good job yapping. We
have
yapped
We've been
today.
yapping and bouncing on it all day.
Yeah, so we don't have to react.
It's true.
Yeah,
but I was really curious about this one because I've heard this name a lot. Joel Haver. Who is Joel Haver?
Okay.
Do you know who he is?
Oh yeah, I do. No, I don't. I do have a take on this, which is like.
I didn't even watch
He's
it. I
like-
just saw it for a second. This is called Together We Watch. I guess when I watched for 3 seconds, I thought, at any time in history, someone is doing Flight of the Conchords somewhere, and I don't like that feeling.
Yes.
It makes me feel
Yes, and-
gross.
These like high production value YouTube comedy music shit.
It's awful.
Like, yes, it's awful. But let's see how much of this we can endure.
And this guy's Canadian also. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you can also hit play, just so you know.
Oh.
Together we watched snakes on a plane. She flew in cold and slithered away. I wonder where my
have to pull up the
love
lyrics
goes today. Hopefully
Yeah.
not on that plane.
Actually, like,
More than
It
a
sounds kind of
funny
nice,
is-
which is annoying.
I know. Are you supposed to sit down and listen to it? Because it's not that. It's not that funny yet. It's mostly like twee in a Mikhail Gondry way.
Together we watched snakes on a plane. She flew and crawled and slithered away. I wonder where my love goes today. Hopefully not on that plane.
That's how he knows how to land the
How'd you find the tabs for this?
That was the only place I could find the lyrics.
laugh together.
Man, I fucking hate this so much.
Yeah,
When
I
is
don't
this
think
from?
this sounds nice, by the way.
Shoots a hole in the plane.
It doesn't sound nice, but it sounds too well done to be funny. 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's 29 also.
So he's like, he has Gen Z. He's Gen Z with millennial ass tendencies.
Yeah. Like our guests this week.
Yes.
He sounds so bad. Like the singing just sounds so awful, and the fact that there's like semi-high production values on it makes it worse. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm speaking on behalf of both of us. Joel Haver, you are the first official enemy of the show.
Yep. I concur. Well, what
you wanna
about
come
Josh
on.
Friedman? Is he an enemy or a...
No, he's our muse.
He's a muse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Like what? Yeah, like what's the point of this song? What's the joke also? What is it? What was that? It has 300,000 views. This guy has 2 million followers.
I almost feel like it was like an earnest attempt at making music.
I'm trying to figure out, like,
Do you?
yeah. This went from silly little indie film soundtrack vibes to fully unhinged with Joel's screaming. It's killing me, LMAO. Does he start screaming? Is it kind of like how the guy that did the Euro dance music started doing other songs, and then they're all like awful?
That could be. I realize I've seen this guy's videos before, but they were animated, so I didn't recognize that it was him. And I've logged watches on them, but I can't remember what I thought about them.
Someone says, I listen to this often, and unironically, it's just so genuine. Beautiful song. How the fuck are you so talented you can make a silly song about a shit movie into something vaguely emotional, all while being funny at the same time? You are what every YouTube wishes they could be. Love you, dude. That was Big Daddy Dank said that. Neutral Milk Joel in the aeroplane over the snakes. I mean, I do really enjoy reading YouTube comments. I think the thing that sucks is with more recent videos by YouTubers, you don't get like, you know, my uncle OD'd and this song reminds me of him. I think people should start commenting that on these kind of songs because those are the best comments. But yeah, that's great. I'm in a pretty bad mood from this one a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, now that we're all riled up, is Snakes on a Plane millennial excellence?
I think sometimes I feel like, first of all, I've noticed about myself since we started this that I just basically think that anything that is in my lived experience is millennial because I'm a millennial and I'm the main character. So that's one issue I'm noticing. Another thing I'm noticing is that I think that I sort of think Gen X and Reddit are the same. And Snakes on a Plane does feel kind of Gen X to me as well. But I think it's like on that cusp where it's like, it's Gen X to like, you know, make Samuel L. Jackson say a funny little line so we can all laugh, which does feel a little bit coded in some way or another that I didn't feel qualified to touch. but at the same time, it's like, you know, yeah, there's something about this that just feels more Gen X than millennial, but it also just sort of ominously predicted what was to come, which is an entire world built on Reddit, which is where we live now. But Miles, why don't you conclude with you can conclude the episode.
Okay. So Snakes on a Plane, is it millennial excellence? It is millennial, despite Josiah's pleas that it's Gen X, which I think you just think anything you don't like is Gen X.
Listen, that's why it's great to have a podcast about something because you can bend the world to however you want in the realm of your podcast. Like this is the new reality that we get to define, and specifically I get to define because I will stop you.
So, is
it
millennial?
I will
It
cut.
is millennial. Okay, is it millennial? Yes. Is it excellent? No. Is it millennial excellence?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I think so. Yes. And in conclusion, Patrick and Cameron from Podcasts About List.
Cool.
Yup.
I was just off mic saying because what I like to do on this show when people come on is immediately make it incredibly uncomfortable talking about the lengthy DM chasing that happens with trying to book people on. But usually I feel like people are ghosting me. Like some of our guests so far, I've noticed that I've DM'd them thousands of times. But I actually got the impression that you guys did want to do this. And so that's why I fought for it.
We were trying our best. Yeah.
But our best is not very good.
Our best is terrible.
That's why I fought for you.
And
here we are.
again, I will say too, I said it before, I think this was a uniquely terrible one. I don't know how this happened.
Is part of it because some people don't really go on Twitter as much anymore?
I think that is part of it.
Is Caleb like on Blue Sky or something?
I think we also all just have weird schedules right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
I mean, I was ready to do whenever.
Yeah, same. And then Cameron and I were today like, oh, let's do 11 a.m. And Miles was like, that's too early for me, which is interesting because, I don't know if you guys doing podcasts together for so long, like, do you speak to each other every day?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Miles and I do now as well, and we didn't before. So I've learned Miles is an early riser. So I thought 11 a.m. on a Sunday being too early, that's insane. Yeah. Do you have like weird... Are you one of those people who does like 18 hours awake and 18 hours of sleep or whatever?
No, I'm just, this is unfunny, but it's true. I'm just like, I was in Indy this weekend. So I was driving back to Bloomington to my microphone. So
we've all been there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Indy to Bloomington loop.
Yeah.
All been there. Well, thank you so much for being here, Patrick and Cameron. I was going to introduce Caleb because I thought maybe one of you could do a good impression of him. I don't know.
Hey, it's me. I'm still here.
That's pretty much all he says. For the most part.
So he
hey, it's me, Caleb. Ready to report to the podcast.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this one.
Good. We could tell from the
positive.
Yeah,
the
I'm a
DM
very
exchange.
positive person.
I thought you're known for this sort of edge sometimes.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the biggest edgelord in the world. I said I was going to kill Joe Biden.
Speak on that. What were you thinking when you did? Was it? And also,
I was thinking I want to go to jail.
What about jail do you like so much?
I like prisoners and I like being in jail.
Because you also have pretended to be in jail with the mask on your hands during COVID.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's here. He's here, folks.
It's me, Caleb. I'm excited to be here.
It's a David Lynch voice.
I'm just going to let you keep going.
It turned into a David Lynch voice as it went on.
Agent Cooper, it's me, Caleb Pitts.
Oh, my God. I'm just going to let you keep going, honestly. It's Caleb's show now. But I think Miles has a question for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, before we get
Caleb
into
or me?
Well, all three.
In general, the collective, if you could all do round robin and
Caleb.
answer it. But actually, before I get into the podcast question, I was wondering if you guys, I was trying to do research I was trying to do a good job on the show. And I found your podcast. There's a podcast about List TV tropes page.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
You're aware of it? Okay.
Yes,
yeah, he maintains it.
It's I don't know, somebody made it years ago, and I think as a joke, but a very, very a lot of effort was clearly put into it, and it doesn't really seem
it's a convincing
like a
joke.
Yeah,
it
feels a very convincing joke.
A TV tropes editor put it together.
It's almost like somebody made it and then realized it was crazy what they did and pretended it was a joke.
I think what you guys are forgetting, you guys are all forgetting that bait used to be believable. I think that's why this is so believable.
That's true.
I was baited into taking this TV tropes page seriously. I like it says anti-humor in spades.
I'm looking at the page now, and there's a spoiler on it.
Uh-oh.
Ah, word salad humor. Or no, the spoiler is under the clip show. But the word salad humor here, it says, Cameron, would you let a sensitive creep hit it? Caleb, yes, I would. How is that word salad?
How is that? Also, how could it be a spoil? I guess that's making me question the very nature of spoilers, but...
Well, the spoiler is on the fucking clip show thing, and it says that it says here that This being PAL, it eventually ceases to... the episode 200 is a parody of clip shows with the hosts flashing back and forth to obviously fake improvised clips. This being PAL, it eventually ceases to follow even that format and just turns into a series of clips from famous movies, culminating in the entirety of the 200 episode being played back at 2 times speed. That's the spoiler.
Yes. But is it...
Spoiler
if
alert.
it's been released... I guess this is just a bigger question. At what point does a spoiler... not... Because the very nature of this website is that they need to explain what happened on your show. So if you're worried about spoilers, why are you going to... I mean, I'm worried about podcasts about list spoilers. I'm not going to TV tropes. You know what I mean?
Definitely, no. It's
Well, they
I
called
would
me
say
the
that
only sane man.
Every time one of your new episodes comes out, I completely disconnect from the internet for a few days.
you have to be careful, because it's everywhere.
Because you got to know who was eliminated that week.
Yeah,
and this week it was Caleb.
Yeah.
You know, I also, just to keep talking without starting the thing, I've noticed I got a lot of Calebs in my life lately. Just anecdote, really. We have Caleb who produces this show, and if we need something deleted, you could do this too. You just go Caleb, and he'll cut it out later.
Oh, nice.
Well, now he's going to delete the whole thing.
Probably he's going to be really confused.
He is always confused, and then he always talks to me and says, "Did you really mean that?" And I'm like, "We recorded that like 6 weeks ago. I don't know. Does it seem bad? I have no idea." And then I just also have a coworker named Caleb. But until, I guess, meeting your Caleb, I had never met any, I don't think. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, I don't think I know many at all. I think I maybe know one.
Do you? Do you know him?
I think maybe one, either 0 or 1. I can't remember at the moment.
And it's also your coworker. It's a coworker ass name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a coworker name.
It is a coworker ass name.
Coworker-ass name. So, was there anything else about the TV tropes we should dig into? I mean, this is technically a list. Did the person make this hoping that you would do it on the show?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know who made it. I don't really know the story behind it. I don't even remember how it does
say
it.
Created by Cameron Fetter at the bottom of the page.
It does not say that.
It does. I'm reading it.
Dude, look, I'm not going to act like I'm not a huge TV tropes fan, but I would never create a page. I just like reading them.
Cameron's a long-haired pretty boy, according to this.
Yeah.
I'm reading it. I'm reading it right here.
It also says you're the butt monkey, so that eliminates you from the contention.
I think
I'm the butt monkey and the only sane man.
Pick one.
I clicked on that you're the number one podcast in Israel, and it clicks to a page called Blatant Lies. So the concept of lying has its own TV tropes.
They got everything on there, man.
But how are you guys doing in Israel?
It's a good question.
I don't know. Do we have the stats for that? Isn't there like a thing that we can see? What was that website? Podchaser or something? Or
I don't know, man.
There is
that
a
seems
website
like maybe you've looked into the Israel stuff.
This was a.
I can't say I spent much mental.
When we first started, I think I used it to see how we were doing, and it said that we were like number 50 in Greece.
Patrick's a chaser, a pod chaser,
Yeah, I'm a proud pod chaser. I'm chasing pods left and right.
Miles, ask the big question. The star of the show.
Yes, the big
this
big.
Is why everyone's
question. Here. Patrick and Cameron, when did you realize you were or were not a millennial?
That's a really good question.
Yeah,
this is the first time he's asked it to when we don't actually know if our guest is a millennial.
Well, I would like your opinion.
Question.
Yeah, I think I would be considered an elder Zoomer. I'm 27.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Mm-hmm. But I don't. But I would say people who are like a few years younger than me, I'm like, they have an alien experience to me.
Right.
I feel
Whereas
like
I completely relate to them and I understand them.
I don't understand.
You're kind of like the Rizzler of the show.
Yeah, I can see that.
Are you still reading TV tropes, Josiah?
Yeah. No,
I am too.
I think that's an interesting point, Cameron, because I think some people are connected to the previous or next generation, even though they're not in that one. Like, I guess
I feel like I'm just on the cusp too.
Do you feel? Are you like when you're like? Do you ever think to yourself like, I was born in the wrong generation?
I don't think so. I think I avoided that line of thinking. I definitely remember seeing a lot of. I think I thought that was lame when I saw people say that, like online when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I didn't. I was saying it.
You're the one saying it. So wait, you guys are Gen Z. So why do we even have you here? After all this effort.
I'm a millennial at heart, bro.
I think you are. I actually think that's true, Cameron. And I think, because this week we're talking about snakes on a plane, I have a feeling, just from, following you on Letterboxd for a long time, and I've talked to you about movies before, I think that maybe liking, like, genre movies is a little bit millennial coded to me. Do you think?
I feel like Zoomers really like them too, but they like the brand new ones. They like to see the ones that just come out.
Right.
They're going to see the Black Phone 2 this weekend, maybe. True. Where millennials are cuddling up at home and watching Halloween.
Watching Black Phone 1.
Yeah. An older, a more classic throwback kind of movie.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, actually, now that I think of it, I've never said this to you out loud, but I think I read on Letterboxd that you think the Batman is better than the Dark Knight. Maybe that's like a distinguishing
I
trait.
think the Dark Knight's better than the Batman.
Oh, you do? Okay, maybe it was someone else then. Some other young buck being disrespectful on Letterboxd.
I bet that most Zoomers do think that the Batman is better than the Dark Knight, though.
I do.
Yeah, do you? I mean, are you even?
I'm a Zoomer.
Are you even a buff, Patrick? I don't even
buff?
think. You're not even on Letterboxd.
Not a movie buff. No, yeah. I'm definitely not a movie buff. I deleted my Letterboxd out of protest.
Really?
Because they deleted our movies off of there.
Oh yeah. Well, I kind of agreed with that. Those aren't movies.
No, they're movies.
Dude,
they're short films.
You better watch your mouth.
I don't think short films should be on there. I don't respect short films.
They got that fucking. What's his name?
They have Twin Peaks
Their
on
name?
there,
I don't
bro.
know.
That's a TV show.
Bill Wirtz. You know this fucker? He made like the history of the universe or some shit.
Yeah, none of that shit should be.
Yeah.
I think
they got commercials on there directed by David Lynch.
I don't even think movies should be on there. I think it should be.
I was just gonna say. I think the only things that should be on there are the Dark Knight or the Batman, and everyone decides.
You pick. It's just everyone makes an account to choose which one they like better.
There's a thumb up and a thumb down, and you pick those.
Actually, I think there should be a letterbox for every media, including individual like memes and tweets. I think you should be able to log and review and gain likes for your commentary on basketball games you watch and stuff like that.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that is a good idea. You could make a lot of money with that.
I guess they kind of made that for people with that like T app or whatever. Like
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Were you guys on there?
I wasn't, and I think I feel like I'm missing out as like a long married monogamous chopped unk. I wish that there was like, I wish I could do some version of like Love is Blind, but like, why does it have to be dating? Why can't I just like talk to weirdos through a wall?
Yeah. or maybe like you should be able to try out a new barber or something. Like these they should be fiending for clients on reality shows.
This was actually, you know what? This is reminding me of when I was hanging out with my friends Kai and
name drop.
Liam. Yeah, I'm name dropping, bro. I'm the biggest name dropper in the fucking world. It's so bad.
Kai and I Show Speed.
I think it's Kai and I Show Speed and Drewski. I'm hanging out with them. I hang out with them all the time, actually. Y'all don't know my life.
So where were you going with that? Just to name drop,
where was I going with that? I got distracted because right. Kai came up with he said that he met me on a website called Top Guys to like his friend that joined the conversation, and I was like, damn, that's a good idea.
Top Guys, yeah.
Top Guys should be an app, and now we just send each other men that we see on Instagram in this group chat, and then we give them a rating on where they would be on the top 50 or the bottom 50.
Okay.
Oh, there's a bottom 50 too.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
This was an amazing app idea that Kai came up with.
Shout out to Kai. Well, like what you think all men would be on there, and then there'd be a ranking,
mm-hmm.
and they'd only be top 50 or bottom 50.
Yeah.
So you basically don't want to be on the list because being in the top 50, that's
no, you want to be on the list.
That's too much pressure.
If you're on the top 50, you're getting taken out by number 51. He's coming to your house and he's fucking breaking a vase over your head.
Who do you think would be like top 5 on the guy app? The top guy?
I don't know.
Great.
I don't know. We sent a guy in there. I gotta find him. Hold on. This guy here, Mr. Nasty. This is a guy I found on Instagram Reels. And I said that he's probably, I think I said he's a top 20 guy. Definitely in the top 20. He also followed me back when I followed him.
Nice. That's got to boost his ranking.
That's kind of, I don't like when people do that, when they're like, oh, this got to be my top 5 of all time. But it's like, you're not defining the top 5, so everything's in there. You know what I mean?
You should have a notebook next to your computer and phone where whenever somebody says something like that, you write it down, and then as soon as they get to 6 things, you should send them. You should sue them.
That is a good idea, actually. It's kind of like how I'm spending my life, pretty much. Essentially. So I think we've hinted at it a bit, but do you sincerely feel like you're a little bit millennial? Because you do seem a little bit more millennial. I mean, I've heard of you, and I haven't really heard of most Gen Z entertainers.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I feel like I feel millennial because I don't think I knew I don't think Zoomers existed when I was growing up. You didn't never heard the term Zoomer. So young people is always millennial. So when you're like, you're like 13 and you see people on Reddit complaining about young adults who are like maybe like 10 years older than you, going like, these fucking millennials, you and your brain are like, oh yeah, that's me.
That's me.
That's me even though I'm a kid.
Well, also, I mean, not to call back to the nightmare scheduling thread that's been going on for months, but we were initially going to have you guys on the Explainers episode because I feel like that plays into lists as well. Like, do you think lists and listicles are like a millennial trait?
I don't know because our audience is mostly Gen Z.
I think that listicles are transcend. I think
They
listicles
transcend,
literally go from 90-year-olds to 5-year-olds. I think everybody likes listicles.
5-year-olds.
Genuinely.
Yeah, that's the cutoff. You got to explain it like I'm 5.
You got to be able to read.
Oh, right. Explain it like I'm 5. Yeah. It's true. All right.
Yeah, no, you never hear explain like I'm 4.
But literally, but 80-year-old people sit around on scrolling through MSN all day and click on like the 20 muscle cars burning rubber from the
you were
70s.
You were writing listicles for a bit.
Yeah, but we don't have to go into my work history.
I mean, I would love to know about it. So you've been on both sides of the listicle conversation.
Yes. But yeah, I think they transcend. I think because then I think also that kids are probably clicking on stuff that's like the scariest Five Nights at Freddy's moments.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I think it really is everybody.
My YouTube shit, I'm watching top 10 worst moves in Gen 1 Pokemon. And I don't know who the target audience is for that. I guess it's me.
The top 7 nastiest Christian metalcore breakdowns is one of my favorites. To click on.
That is a good one.
I'm getting all this like superhero slop now, and I think that maybe that is a Gen Z thing to me because it's like children trying to learn. The videos are definitely geared towards Gen Z children trying to learn like superhero lore. And I'm 28.
I thought you said you were 27.
No.
Did you just celebrate your birthday since we started recording?
No, I said I'm 28.
You can't tell us apart.
Cameron's 27.
I feel like you're always lying about your birthday on Twitter, right? That's the whole thing.
No. I'm not lying about my birthday.
Lying about his birthday.
Cameron's always lying about my birthday. I mean, I lie about my age. I say that I'm 67 years old on there, but Cameron...
6'7".
Cameron... oh, that's true.
Now,
6'7".
Now, Caleb,
I know about this.
Now, Caleb, are you Gen Z or millennial?
Yeah, I'm Gen Z. I'm
Gen
just
Alpha.
a kid.
He considers himself Gen Alpha.
I'm Gen Alpha, and I love my iPad.
It really is just David Lynch.
What are we smacking on?
Mm-hmm.
Someone eating gummy worms?
I think
I'm eating gum.
He's trying to
nice.
alpha dog us by chewing gum through the whole episode.
No,
so
it's just I ate a lot of garlic.
Oh, we can't smell it, man. We're not there.
Yeah, but you can. But the people in my real world, not behind the computer, can smell it.
So we're not in your real world?
Well, no, because you're behind the screen.
Sometimes, yeah, if I'm like have to have like a stressful work meeting, I'll pop a mint right before.
Yeah.
On camera. I don't know why. It feels right. Do a little spritz of cologne. Feel confident. Smell good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So I haven't watched Snakes on a Plane at the time of recording this episode.
Yeah, we should decide. Are we going to
Have
watch
you
it
guys-
before we record the episode tomorrow?
I have not seen it,
I haven't seen it either.
but I have an idea of it for sure.
Yeah.
I've seen
What
clips
do
for
you
sure.
think it's about?
It was ubiquitous.
Well, I know there's a plane involved, and I'm not sure where it goes from there necessarily. I feel like there's some snakes involved on the poster, but that could just be symbolism for a bad situation, a dangerous flight. So I don't really know exactly what happens, but it's got to be dangerous.
When you guys were younger, though, did you think that like something like Samuel L. Jackson saying "motherfucking" was like really funny and cool?
Yeah, I remember the Snakes on a Plane memes. I remember seeing those.
Well, that was the thing. I like when I was a kid, I thought that I didn't really think it was funny, but I thought that older people would think it was funny.
Yeah.
So then I was like, "Oh, did you see this? Isn't that crazy?" And I would like try to talk about it to like older people because when I was a kid, I wanted millennials to like me.
Right.
I wanted them to think that I was a cool child.
That's what that's the vibe I'm getting. Is you want millennial approval, or you just naturally get it. I mean,
I think it's both.
Yeah, it's true. But does that when you are like that? Does that mean younger people that feel rejected or don't like? Like, is it possible to have it all? Millennial and Gen Z approval?
Maybe.
It's not possible. You have to pick.
You have
But
to pick
not
a
today.
side. Not today. Yeah,
Not
I don't know,
today.
Miles. So you've never seen Snakes on a Plane? I think I saw it.
No.
I think I saw it when it came out, maybe. And I remember at the time, there was like in Vancouver at the SkyTrain, Sarah met someone who was doing like a Snakes on a Plane like marketing activation in 2006 with an actual giant snake that they put around her, a real snake. So I feel like this movie is kind of ground zero for a lot of like annoying marketing bullshit.
Totally.
Yeah.
I think this definitely is. I feel like this is the one that set it off. And then they perfected it with Sharknado.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
yes.
What about like
I think this is
Bear though?
Yeah,
Cocaine
that's
Bear
kind of
is too much.
Cocaine
Right,
Bear.
it's
They
too far.
flew too close to the sun. I think
Yeah.
nobody's talking about it. People will still be like, "Oh, have you seen Sharknado?" Snakes on a Plane has maybe faded a little bit, but I think it was one of the first ones of that ilk.
Yeah, it was the demo tape.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
also, what about the Meg or something? Is that-
Yeah, well, the Meg is different because the Meg is a Chinese co-production, so it's more of just like a Chinese blockbuster. Like I feel like the Sharknado and and Cocaine Bear and stuff are made for Americans to make fun of, but the Meg was doing a thing where it kind of was like, we're gonna do something that's gonna do really well in China, and then Americans can make fun of it if they want.
Interesting. Because I think Snakes on a Plane is the start of the like, we're making something bad on purpose. Isn't that hilarious? And now that's basically what all culture is, pretty much.
Well, and Snakes on a Plane also had that like weird, like it wasn't gonna get made, but then like the fans demanded it get made. Or like,
really?
It had some like weird internet
really
culture, like petition kind of thing.
I
That's
couldn't
funny.
find this online, but I feel like I remember at the time too. They were like, you can vote on what the ending will be.
Whoa, that's cool. They need to do that with more stuff. I'm gonna get all my friends together and vote for an insane ending to Avatar 3.
That's a cool idea.
I'm gonna get a VPN. I'm gonna put in 100,000 votes for Cameron Fetter appears on Pandora and becomes part of the movie.
Do you guys like when movies are bad on purpose?
No,
Me neither.
It's
I don't
annoying.
No,
like it.
I like
Yeah,
when
it is
I
really
like when they're
annoying.
good on purpose.
Yeah,
I like a good
when
movie.
they're good and fun.
I like when they're bad, but it's clear that they tried very hard.
Yeah, I like that
Yeah,
too.
that's true.
Obviously,
Yeah.
Like, same as like watching like a child try to perform music and just failing miserably. It's incredible.
Just having the heart.
Feels so good to watch. But yeah, bad on purpose. Like, what do you? Let's.
What was that movie? 100 Beavers or some shit.
Oh yeah, see, I don't.
Oh yeah,
I couldn't.
I don't think that's a bad.
They were
on-purpose
trying to be
movie.
good, and it's
They were
just
trying to be
sucked.
good.
I think so.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
I think that's
I
a
didn't
very
see it.
different thing. Those
That's
they did like
Just
a
the way that
silent
people were
comedy.
talking about it online, though, made me think like, oh, this is one of these bad on purpose movies, like Sharknado or
No, not
Snakes
at
on a
all.
Plane
It's actually
style.
almost like an inverse of it. It's like something that looks like shit and is annoying as hell, but everyone just loves it so much for no reason, and they're not joking. So it's kind of the exact yin yang of this.
Well, maybe I'll like it if it's like they're trying.
I feel
really hard to be good,
I
but
haven't
it's
seen
bad.
it yet, and I've been meaning to watch it, and I feel like I will like it.
Yeah,
it seems up my alley.
Like a
have to
trauma
admit.
movie, like trauma shit, where it's like,
Okay,
oh yeah,
but
this
yeah,
looks bad.
Yeah, Trauma's an interesting one because I still, in my mind, feel like Trauma's a little bit cool for some reason, but I don't know
Trauma
why.
is cool because they did their thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why Trauma
Speak
is
on that.
because like Cocaine Bear did not do their thing.
Yeah,
You
they
know what
haven't
I mean?
earned the badness.
It's like just like a movie that people made, that real movie makers made. But Trauma, they were like, word. You know, I'm just gonna say it again. We're gonna do our thing.
They don't see bad or good. They're just like living in a whole different world than the rest of us.
I think it's also just when people get together and they make like 100 movies and they have their own little group. I think that also just inherently makes it cooler.
So what
even if
about
it's bad?
What about The Room?
I fuck with The Room. That's like my guilty.
I do too.
It's like my guilty pleasure on multiple levels.
I love the book.
That's a good one
about it too.
The Disaster Artist movie, though, fucking trash.
I actually liked it, but I think I was blinded.
Shit from a butt, dude.
Yeah, I thought it was bad too because it's like you learn more about the movie about Tommy Wiseau just by watching The Room.
Yeah,
than anything that the Disaster Artist could like reveal.
The book, The Disaster Artist, is incredible, though.
The book's good.
Yeah.
I remember reading. I think I read like half of it, and then fucking ADHD couldn't finish it. But the book was like, it was like, why make this into a movie?
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember seeing it in the theaters, and then getting pissed off because like a guy was like quoting the movie when the scenes would come up.
Oh yeah,
like you're tearing me apart, Lisa, and shit. It's like, dude, this sucks.
I've actually only ever been to
like
one
wait.
live screening of The Room, and I didn't like it.
Was this guy doing that during the Disaster Artist?
The Disaster Artist, yes.
Yeah,
he said when
really
You're Tearing
bad.
Me Apart, Lisa came up, he went, "You're tearing me apart, Lisa," to his friend, and I heard it, and I was like, dude, shut the hell up.
It sounded like Caleb said it based on that.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Yeah, I love The Room.
Is Snakes on the Plane like The Room? I guess since only I've seen it and I saw it 20 years ago, it's hard to know.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like The Room is more. I feel like Snakes on a Plane seems more tongue in cheek to me.
Yeah.
The Room is more earnest. I think he really thought he was doing something, and then Snakes on a Plane is like, let's goof around. Maybe
the guy who directed
impression.
Snakes on a Plane was.
He did a lot of other stuff.
He did, and then he was mysteriously found dead in his hotel room in South Africa
really?
in 2013. So.
Whoa. When I was looking at Snakes on a Plane right before this, and I've seen like 4 other movies by the guy who directed it. I was like, that's fucking crazy. I would not have guessed that.
Do you think
he
you
did
would
Final
like
Destination 2 and 4?
Do you think you would like Snakes on a Plane?
I probably would. I mean, those movies I saw were pretty good.
Wait a minute, he did Homeward Bound 2, Lost in San Francisco?
He did do Homeward Bound 2, and he did Cellular, and he did one other thing too that I can't think of.
Shark Night.
Asylum?
Shark Night
Yes,
was his last
Shark
one
Night.
before
Yes.
being
Shark
found
Night
dead.
is crazy.
So maybe
Shark Night is another bad on purpose animal attack movie.
I love the idea that everyone like petitioned for Snakes on a Plane to get made and come out, and then they didn't go to it. Like it was a flop. It's so good. But like, when you guys were younger, did you ever like get really worked up about a pop culture thing? Because I remember being like so mad about Conan and being like, I'm never watching NBC again after what you've done to Conan.
Oh, that's a good question. I'm sure I did, but I'm not sure what it would have been.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I definitely was angry about like the Jonas Brothers and shit.
Wait, what's that?
What Jonas Brothers
what
shit?
does that
Like just
mean?
them existing?
Just
or-
them existing, just being like, dude, this is fucking crap, and no one makes real music anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I thought Justin Bieber was
That's
gay.
facts.
I mean, I
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Now I feel like I am Justin Bieber. Like
Yep.
crashing out and going bald and like
Yeah, dude,
he's
the
the
way
most
that he
relatable
is now.
figure.
Wait,
dude,
is
he's
he-
so
he's not
sick.
bald?
Now. Yeah,
he's going bald.
He shaved
Is
his
he?
head.
Going bald.
Oh shit!
You can tell his follicles. You can see the gaps between his follicles.
I'm learning
Bald,
that.
real bald men know. Real bald men know.
Yeah.
The other thing I'm learning is Miles like knows everyone's hairline so well.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah. It's just a matter of time.
Are you guys scared of snakes?
I love
No.
snakes. I love creatures.
I think snakes are cool. I probably wouldn't want to run into one on a plane.
I don't think of
Did
a
I-
snake as a creature.
Did I
what
tell
do
you
you think
guys
of as a
about
creature?
Cam? Did I tell you this story on our podcast about the time that I put a snake in my backpack?
I don't know.
Well, if you say it here, you're not allowed to say it there because this is exclusive
true.
content. So do it.
That's true.
It's ours.
All right,
now.
I'll
We
say
own
it. I put a snake in my backpack to try and prank my mom one time. It was like a very like I've seen this in a movie type thing, but it was like a garter snake, and I like tried to prank my mom. Tested the prank out on like someone at the bus stop, and then like
What?
Yeah, at the bus stop. I was waiting for school.
Okay.
I'm kind of jumping around in this story.
You were waiting for
I
your
just
school
think
to
you meant
come
just a
to the bus
stranger
stop?
waiting.
Well, I got off the bus. Put the snake in my backpack because I saw it on the street, and then I don't remember how, but someone's grandfather, I think maybe I showed this old man, this dude George, and he just like killed the snake in front of me. He like pulled out his like pocket knife.
Oh my god!
Took it out of my backpack and killed it. And I just watched him do it, and I was just like, "Oh, this is the worst day of my life. Why did I do this?"
That's
Why did I
another
do
big
this? Like,
generational difference.
Yeah,
Right there.
Yeah,
Is what to do with a snake.
yeah. Apparently, if you put a snake in your backpack and show it to an old man, he will
He'll
kill it in front of
decapitate
you. Yeah.
Did he think you were in danger, or like, what was his angle?
I
of it?
don't know.
If it had been any living thing, he would have done the same thing. A kitten or
I think he was a vet and like a very old man vet. So I
Wait,
think he
do you
just
mean,
liked
like-
to kill.
do you mean like a war
Veteran.
vet? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant like a veterinarian. It's like
No.
If there's one thing
He's
I know,
a veterinarian who loves to kill.
That's why
That is what most of that job is.
That's true.
Yeah, putting things
Incinerating
down,
them.
incinerating them.
What about planes, guys? Any thoughts on those?
Planes. Oh yeah, they're really fascinating.
They have been crashing lately.
They stopped doing that.
Yeah, that
Well,
was
it's
just
been-
like for a month.
That was for like that was just there was just the
No,
one
there's a
really
big-
bad one.
Yeah, there was a big one.
What? Yeah,
There was a big plane crash.
like a year ago, man. What?
Yeah.
Which one are you talking about?
No, recently. Oh, no, wait, this is a helicopter crash.
Oh, that doesn't count. Those crash
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah. What are you? And I did not even hear of this.
Wasn't there?
There
Hold
was
on.
a plane 2 days ago. Deadly plane crash in Michigan.
Told you.
There was a plane crash in Boston too. But again, these are like tiny. These are like little planes.
Small craft.
Yeah, like planes with 2 people in it.
Well, that's still
Every
they're
time
still
I-
people, bro.
Nah, not
Yeah,
if they're
2
flying them.
people.
Not if they're dumb enough to fly in a
And
nor'easter.
they could be some of the top guys. They could have been.
Yeah, they
top
could be on
guys.
top guys.
Well, not anymore.
If it was a
Yeah,
smaller plane, do you think that it would be just as scary if there was worms on the plane?
Oh, like in scale. Yeah.
They should do a version for kids. That's worms on a small plane.
Yeah.
It's just gross.
Worms
out.
on a
Worms
small
on a pogo
plane.
stick.
That's a good idea.
So you guys are like veteran podcasters. Do you think we should watch the movie before we do the main part of the episode, or do you think we should just continue to do this kind of talking? With just the two
Whenever
of
I've
us?
done a podcast about a movie, I watch it on 2 times speed an hour before I'm supposed to record.
Mhm.
So maybe try that.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, I would say you don't. I would normally say you don't have to watch it, but I think that you pretty much covered every element of it that you could get into without watching it.
Yeah. What about the word on? How do you guys feel about Wait, actually, that is a good question. As Gen Z, how do you feel? First of all, what kind of footwear do you both gravitate towards?
Bro, you don't even want to get me started on this.
I do want to know.
No. I wear crazy ass shoes.
Whatever I get is cheap.
You just wear whatever from the outlet mall.
Yeah.
I'm thrifting like shoes that look like shit.
I'm trying to figure the thing we're trying to figure out together, Miles and I. This is kind of our side project. Is do on shoes look disgusting, or will they start to look good eventually?
To me,
I just learned about these for the first time a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I think it was on our podcast. You found out about them,
dude. Maybe so. All I know is I wasn't aware of them, and now I am.
So we've talked about.
I still don't even know what.
Josiah, what were those shoes that hypebeasts were into like last summer? But I thought they were ugly hiking shoes, but then they became really popular again.
Salomons.
Yeah, Salomons. I feel like.
Oh yeah, I like
Ons
those.
could be Salomons in a few years.
Ons, I think it's happening. They've gotten rid of the Salam and just stick with the on.
The on. Mm-hmm. But the fucking, I think our buddy Rex is like
name drop.
Yeah, another name drop. A big like grailed guy, and he has some like collab ons. And I guess when they start doing like collabs and shit like that, it's like okay, all right, these are here.
It's happening.
These are here to stay.
It's unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think being a grailed guy and also collabs are millennial traits? Because I think they are. But I also just think everything is.
No, I think Gen Z gets more excited about it.
Yeah, I think it's like a 22-year-old trait, and so it just shifts down.
To be excited by collabs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like hypebeast streetwear stuff.
Interesting, because I feel like that's for washed old guys like me to be interested in.
Well, it depends on the collab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was like the fucking
a collab between Werther's Original and New Balance.
That would be sick.
The Bruce Springsteen Vans old schools.
Yeah, well that's the thing. Every time it's like a Vans collab, it's always like Vans X Snoopy, and it's like, that's dude, that's like a millennial money printer right
I'm
there.
like lining up at the mall.
Yeah.
Why is no one else here?
The H&M exclusive Vans Snoopy collab.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point it must be so easy to do a Snoopy collab. Like we could do it with our shows, you know?
Yeah.
Dude.
Millennial Excellence X Snoopy.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Y'all should get Snoopy on the show.
Well, we talked about snakes.
He doesn't talk, he just thinks.
We talked
That's
about
true.
snakes. We talked about the word on. We talked about Gen A, and we talked about planes. My guys, we've covered it. We've nailed it. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we get on with our day?
Are you asking us to plug stuff?
No, definitely not. No
plugs.
plugs.
I would just say that just to make sure that Gen Z does not take hold of our culture.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Just keep fighting.
I would say the
fight,
opposite.
guys.
I would say the exact opposite. I'm here to sow discord in the show.
We are.
Y'all are old.
And Caleb, what do you
Y'all
think?
are old as fuck.
Caleb, close us out.
And I'm just excited to be here. I'm just a happy, positive guy.
Rest in peace, David Lynch.